Alrighty, and it is about 7 p.m. and I want to film these plants, so just a real quick look at them today. The juniper, obviously you can see little bits of growth on the end there. We've got this, look at that, amazing growth on that. And these two ivory halo dogwoods, man, glistening in the wind there. Still appears as they're behind compared to everything else, just because that's how they grow. They're always a little later than everything else. Another potentilla, look at that. And then here on these Mugo pine, look at the amazing candles we've got on this plant. Very long in growth and still growing. Amazing. It's definitely a sight about this right at this time of year to see that plant like that. So let's see if we can snap a pic of it without Coop in the way. Yeah, amazing. And then this one here, it's always grown like this, a little more dense in the middle than the outside. I don't know how that's gonna end up, if it's gonna crowd it out or what, but you can see the edge here. We've got lots of thicker candled stems, but they're also starting to expand a little more, so they're more firm and complete than that one over there. That one always grows a little more. And here we've got very densely packed candles, and this is about all they grow per year in the center there. So you can see very nice plant as well, and you know, it actually grows from underneath the plant too, so a lot of growth going on in that one too. So yeah, there's that little area. If we take a quick look at this too, you can see putting on some good growth there on that potentilla there. Not much to report on these junipers, but look at the daylilies here. Still growing despite getting plowed over by the dogs sometimes, which is a concern all the time with these. But we still got some good growth on them. And the grass should be improving now that I got the sprinkler system turned on. So see Zig there might get to enjoy some a little bit more moist grass than he's got going on right now. Anyway, so yeah. And then this amazing, damaged a little bit by some early morning frost, because you can see how they're hanging down, but still, this thing is almost as grown now as it was last, like, end of June. This thing's doing better every year. I think I probably got videos on the channel of when this thing was nothing this year. Definitely a lot larger than that. And so if we look over here, this one as well, kind of hidden, but still growing. After I cut that tree out there a little bit, that's why you can see that. So yeah, there's that. Really nice growth appearing here on the spirea. Jesus, spireas here. And in the front here, look at these amazing flies kind of go around the area because the dogs kind of crapped here earlier. But yeah, around the edges is where we got a lot of growth on these currently until it starts in the center later in the season here. Once we get some more consistent warmth, we'll get better growth on these. We had a cold week here. Look at that. These colors are amazing. And this is spring, not fall. So quite cool colors on these. Not much growth. You can see where we got stunted growth from that frost. And look at this one. So much better after I cleared out the center. It was rotten pretty bad, and I did that pruning about 2 years ago now. Or, I mean, I guess it would have been last year's, I think it was the year before last year's pruning where I really cleaned these things down and didn't play with the plants. It might have been last year's pruning, actually. It was, I think. And then this one. Despite being in the compacted area, grows amazing. Maybe even benefits from it. Rounding in down here now, these are turning out great this year. I don't even know the name of them yet. I gotta look it up after this. But really amazing, and they still want to shoot up everywhere. I'm cutting those down right as they appear though, and just letting these ones go, and it's looking very great again. See the driftwood, they're beautiful driftwood I found out in Delmo Lake, near Homestake, Montana there. Amazing, coming up right behind that. And so there's those. Here we've got these cedars. They're obviously doing really well. And that's going to be the yard update. We'll see you guys in June.